Well, as always, Pisces, thanks for your patience. It's 2026. This is your yearly zodiac wheel. You have 12 houses and 12 months. You get more than one read out of this, especially if you know your birth chart, because then you can go and watch each video for whatever sign you've got in that house. So you could have at least 15 reads out of this if you know what you're doing. Let's see. First house, Aries. Second house, Taurus. Aries is the self. Taurus is your values or your self-worth. Gemini, third house, communications. Cancer, fourth house, home and family. Fifth house, Leo, things that go on in the dark. And creative things. Health, sixth house, Virgo. Seventh house, partnerships, legal matters, open enemies. Eighth house, Scorpio, reproductive organs and shared resources. Ninth house, Sagittarius, education, learning, knowledge. 10th house, ambition, career. 11th house, your true life purpose. And 12th house, the sacrifices. This is about being courageous, being brave, having a good heart and a strong back, and not letting others control you, but controlling the beast within and the beast without. So patience above all else, and control. So Leo energy, 8 and 26. The name's David, Ian, Penny could be important, but whoever is born, living, or a date for your diary, so an address or born on that date. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Your love has left the building. So there's no commitment, there's no love in this situation, either for a person or a situation. So January then, yeah, somebody is, especially with shared resources and reproductive organs, they're being as patient as they can be, but they're feeling very drained. Possible depression, or a woman that drinks. It's not a good energy, but they are minor arcana, so better than major. So be patient, because it looks like February is a good month. A new vehicle may be purchased. You have many to choose from, many options to choose from. Take back control of your life, get back on track, working as a team. Cancer energy, 7 or 25. Yeah, keep your dreams alive, because you're heading on the right path. Mia could be important, but 7 and 25 for you in February is very, very important and very lucky. Then it's like a roller coaster ride. So then we get to March. Communications, harsh communications. 2 women battling. She's a woman scorned, likes revenge. She's unreliable and unpredictable, especially in finances and career. This could be a professional woman, this could be a nurse, a doctor, a spiritual leader, or a lawyer. But somebody with mental illness, perhaps, needs therapy. There's somebody that that's not good. No. Lonely or divorced widow, maybe. April, problems with fathers, bosses, government officials, the main man in your life. You are not protected and they are not successful. This is extreme low self-esteem of you or someone else. There's Aries energy. 4 and 31 is negative. However, that Scorpio energy now is in the major arcana and it's positive. So shared resources and the reproductive organs is positive, but it's their way or the highway. So you need to transform this energy. That's your home and family life. Things that are in the dark, you're in the dark about. You don't belong in this pack anymore. You're feeling like a bird in a gilded cage. You have everything you need, but there's still something missing because you have to put your boundaries in place, or someone does. Pisces energy. Pisces has left the building. Somebody is going to put the foot down and say, I'm not having this anymore. So they're saying no. They're not sacrificing their happiness for other people's anymore. They're willing to turn their world upside down to escape. In limbo, prisoners for some. Health issues, hospital doors, something that's maybe returning from the past. You mustn't sit dwelling on it. You've got to turn your back and follow your true path. So you may have to turn your back on something or someone for your health, mental or physical or spiritual even, or financial health. There's crickets, so silence or conscience is pricking somebody about the past. Number 22, you're setting out on a new journey in June. 22, Zoe, Katie and Richard. It's a proper rollercoaster ride, this one. July, your wishes and dreams can't come true because you're dimming your light. So it seems to be somebody here has possibly a mental illness. They're up and down all the time. They're not achieving the true potential because they're with the wrong team. They're not getting out there. They're not socialising. Issues with the ankles and legs, perhaps the neck. Yeah, you're with the wrong team. 17, Fred. That's the Chinese New Year beginning in February 17. Aquarius energy is negative, and you've got Aquarius negative there. So, yeah, you've got to keep shining your light bright. Don't lose hope. If you lose hope and you don't face the chaos, you'll end up a prisoner. That's your 7th house of partnerships. 8th house, Scorpio, like we said, reproductive organs and shared resources. Ends to friendships, marriages, problems with teachers, schools, religion. Somebody is very materialistic. They don't speak, or they feel they can't speak. No faith in themselves or others, and running out of options. Narrowing down your options. Your dreams are shattered because you won't face this chaos that comes in July. Taurus, Catholic Church, 5 or 23 is negative. Mark and Diane, Simon and Peter. So knowledge. Someone's walking away because they feel like they've failed. There could be a Leo involved there. There's no victory in this, and it's misery. You have to leave it behind, walk away. Learning how to walk away, to turn your back. 10th house of career, that's good. You're standing on your own 2 feet. You might get a promotion. There is a generous and good friend, possibly someone in uniform, possibly somebody with a darker complexion. Taurus, or maybe a female. Those born in the year of the dog. Loyalty. Someone is very, very loyal and will be financially or emotionally or both independent, able to stand on their own 2 feet. So it looks like October's your best bet. November, you feel trapped, but a bond is broken. There's no movement forwards with it. Again, Minor Arcana, so it's up and down every month. That's ridiculous how much. So you will succeed financially in December, or there will be a Leo that brings financial success, but there may be an enemy. Harsh words spoken, coming in fast. Mercury. So yeah, Gemini and Leo, but mostly Minor Arcanas. So the big month, the best month is February. Yeah, the best month is February. You start out on a new journey in June. So, $22 for you is positive, 12 for you is positive. Paul, 5 and 23 is negative. 7 and 25 is positive. Door numbers, birthdays, date for your diary, whatever it is. 13 is positive. 4 and 31 is negative. So Scorpio seems to be positive. Taurus is negative. Aquarius could go either way. Pisces is positive. Freedom, escape. Oh, and you've got Capricorn there. So wherever you see the dragon, could be a pub, could be on a flag. So China, Wales, England even, the St. George's flag. 32. A pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. This is a very high vibrational card. It means that abundance will come to you. Yes, in December, definitely. Because you've put in the hard work. It has not gone unnoticed. And the dragon is gifting you with help and abundance in whatever form you need it for future success. You might have reached a point where you know where you want to go and what you need to do, but you haven't got the finances. And they just don't seem to be there. Know that they will come at the right time. Once you gain the ally of the dragon, you must ensure you remain true to your word. So honesty is the best policy, and that's going to be difficult in August. Because they don't take kindly to tricksters and liars, but are also able to recognise one if they see one. They will only appear to you if you're worthy and humble. So no ego. There is no place for ego here. There is only space for truth and an eagerness to do what's right. The most powerful of all Celtic symbols, the dragons, were also known as great protectors, and you are protected. They protect the great treasures of the world that man always longed for. The Celts believed that wherever the dragon flew, the land would become more powerful. They are symbols of vision, so dreams, wisdom and prophecy. They were the guardians of all knowledge and wisdom, which may be why we see them sitting on their gold. You see, treasure is not always money or material items. Therefore, Spirit want you to know that the only thing worth having is freedom, love, health, and happiness. You may ask the dragons for their guidance, wisdom and knowledge in the future. They may aid you by giving you the riddles to solve, but know that any guidance from the dragons will help you succeed. So that Leo energy for you seems to be very good, but you'll have to keep them in line. Oh, Pele, yeah, very argumentative, destructive, Pele. So football could be a big thing for you. or someone that you know. So, Pele, the Hawaiian goddess of volcanoes. This is like the Tower Guard. There's going to be a massive eruption, either a massive argument or disruption to your life where you have to turn your life upside down. Sometimes she assumes the guise of an old woman, sleeping with her flames under control around her. At other times, she can ride her flaming chariot across the volcanic, intent on vengeance. There's the woman scorned, there's the chariot. And Scorpio is the only water sign that thinks it's a fire sign. Eruptions, jealousies, physical danger, fire in the belly and the womb. Drawing Pele card means you can expect eruptions of feelings or danger in the environment, especially with fire. Treat the element of fire with great respect. It also means an increase in energy of the intense type, such as needed by a woman in the womb to give birth to her child. Focus your attention deep in your center of your body, your core of the volcano, and ask yourself what you really need in your life, or who you really need in your life. So, let's have a look then. Oh, 16, which in the tarot is the Tower. So again, disruptions, massive eruptions, arguments. Yeah, not good. 16. The Crow. The Crow and the Dogwood. The crow is an incredibly intelligent bird. It's also associated with Scorpio. The power of foresight and the ability to use tools. Today, it's often used to signify darkness or foreboding, but modern depictions rarely do the crow justice. According to the Norse folklore, the crow is a powerfully positive symbol meant to remind us of the skills and resources. It says you are capable of solving any problem, and like the crow, the dogwood has somewhat confused public image, so you may be confused about how to behave in public. Its beautiful light coloured petals convey gentleness and whimsy. Few know that its hard bark and strong frame make it an uncommonly durable tree, able to withstand even the harshest weather. You may feel like a fraud or an imposter. The crow is here to remind you of your intelligence, the dogwood your strength, and your accomplishments are your own, and you deserve the success you achieve. What do you know about? What are your creative or professional goals, and how can you accomplish them? But not by dimming your light, you can't. So you better start learning to shine your light bright, but not with big-headedness and not with arrogance. Okay? So, Happy New Year. Have a good one. Speak soon. Bye-bye.